Hello guys! Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Abel and I'm an arid enthusiast where I collect anthuriums and philodendron. And also, I'm a Filipino, so I'm a plantita here in Canada. So to all of my Filipino friends back home in the Philippines and here in Canada as well, welcome to my channel. And if you are my subscribers, thank you for following along. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. So today I'm going to share with you my current favorite plant, which is, you guys, I've had this plant for quite some time now. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I got this plant last year of May or April, like before my birthday from last year. And it's been a while now, and I'm gonna show you the old leaf and stem, and now it's really tall and it's giving me big leaves. I actually removed the old leaves, so all of the leaves that I'll be showing with you are the new leaves. And also I'm gonna include the Alocasia baginda or the Alocasia dragon scale. So stay tuned because I'm gonna share with you how I care for these plants and how I attain this plant over here to this one. So yeah, so let's start with my Alocasia cupra. I hope you guys can see this because I don't have the light here in front of me, just behind me. But first, let's talk about Alocasia. Alocasia is native in Southern Asia, and they really love to thrive in a hot or that has a good humidity environment. But you guys, I did not see this plant when I was growing up in the Philippines. Maybe right along, Indonesia or Thailand, those countries. But in our country, I didn't see it, or maybe in some places or right in the mountain. So yeah, so first I'm gonna talk about this plant. As you can tell, I've got a long, like very long stem here, you guys, and a huge leaf. I don't know if you can see that. It's actually like a kind of plasticky, and I have a new huge leaf that is almost spreading out. I cannot wait, you guys, because it's really pretty. So how I care for this plant, well, when it came, it has 2 leaves on. When it came, it's not really healthy. So what I did, I placed it in the water for the meantime, just to get rehydrated. And then I remembered placing it into my cocoa core with perlite. And it's been, it's a bit of a struggle for me on how to care for this plant because it's not really showing me a good sign of growth or anything like that. But I placed this one in the transparent box. If you don't know, I've been doing the propagation through transparent or clear box, and if you want to know more about that video, you can always click that on top. So for this plant, like I said, I've been struggling on how to look after for the first few months, and then I decided to place it in the clear box, and that's where it started to bring more roots, and it shoot one leaf. Actually, this is the first leaf that it shoot, this one here, and it's quite big, but this one is bigger. I mean, this leaf is bigger than this. So this one, I placed it in a clear box, and that's where it grew, and it stayed like this one. And then I had the old leaves, which unfortunately I removed it. And when we moved here in the new place, I placed this one under grow light. And you guys, the grow light, this plant really loves it. Like, I don't know if this plant will going to thrive and will give you a healthy leaves if you place it direct sunlight. Maybe if you have a sheer curtain on it, then maybe yes. But if you are looking after this type of plant, I highly suggest place it in direct sunlight. So this is the first leaf that it came in, and then this is the second one, which is pretty small, and then I just place it in a, I believe this is a 3 inches pot, and I did my, favorite media, which is the cocoa core, and mixed with perlite, and also I mixed it with a little bit of bark on it. And from then on, it keeps on thriving pretty good. But then, like I said, I removed the old leaves because it's turning yellow and it's getting crispy. So might as well just removed it. So after this new leaf, this one came in, which it gives me a pretty long stem on, and I also, made it this one as a props in New Year's time because, it's really beautiful, but the stem is not this tall. So yeah, this is the new leaf. You guys, if you are seeing it clearly, I hope you can see that. It is really a majestic leaf, you guys. I've seen this one in one of my favorite movies, Journey to the Center of the World, and I've seen those big plants. I believe I've seen this one there, and from then I thought it's just, it's, you can see it from the movie, but I have it on my hand, so it's really, really beautiful, you guys. And then after, let's say, a month or two, this one came in, which, the growth of this leaf, it took so long, but then it's really worth it to wait. Look at that leaf. So it has a deep purple on the back, or I don't know, maroon, and it's actually varies with the coppery. So this one, it's more like green, doesn't have, it's not really pronounced compared to this one. But you guys, this one is, I believe, the most beautiful among of these leaves because it's so perfect. And I've talked about alocasia in one of my videos when it comes to, spider mites or any insects for these type of plants, but I've never had any problem. Knock on the wood though. I've never had any problem, never seen any insects on this one. Some of the people I've known, they're struggling on how to look after for these plants, and I don't know why. Maybe because of the media that they're using, and at the same time the environment that they are in. So I'm gonna share with you the tips and how I care for this plant later on, but I just want to include this one plant here, which is my Alocasia baginda or dragon scale, and it's really perfect. It's really beautiful, and these plants are in the same family, which is they're both alocasia. So this one here is the Alocasia cuprea, and this one here is the Alocasia baginda or dragon scale. So when I got this one last year November, I did the plant haul from Indonesia, and this is one of the plant. And you guys, all the leaves are like drooping because of dehydration, but then I managed to save it rehydrated after few weeks, and these stems are actually long now compared to when it came here last November. And just about 2 weeks ago, these two leaves here came in. So this is the weird thing. This one came first, and as you can see it like that, that's how it looks. Like it never grew, never changed the leaf at all. But then the second leaf came, like together with this one. They both they both they both came together, I should say. And this is actually unfurling now. It's still juvenile. And I just don't know what happened to this plant over here. It would be nice if, you know, if it gave me a full leaf, but no, it didn't. So I don't know. It's really different. Like I'm comparing this one to this one over here. They're different. Maybe I don't know. I don't know how to explain to you guys because it's like a twin of this one. But I don't want to remove it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is, and we will see what's gonna happen if it's going to provide, you know, another leaf. So this one is, like I said, the leaf that it came together with this one. And I just want to show you the back part of this. It has a like a pink venation or like maroon venation on the back, and it's really gorgeous, you guys. So that's how it looks on the back part. So this is how it looks if it's a matured leaf. More dark and reminds me of, you know, the mythical dragon scale. So yeah, and the back part as well, it's the venation is really prominent and more pronounced compared to the new one. So that's the one. So yeah, I'm very happy because they're both thriving at the same time. So let's talk about how I care for these plants and how they are thriving in this type of environment, especially it's winter time here in Canada. And I don't have a good humidity here. And also I don't get a good sunlight here because the sunlight, even though I have a window on this side, it's not south facing window. I believe it's more on north facing window. So, and I'm doing what I could possibly can to get them thrive in this, you know, type of environment that they're in. So what I did, I put a lot of, you know, light, grow lights. Well, that light over there and this light here are not really a grow light. I just bought it from, you know, IKEA, and you know, it's thriving. It helps for the humidity here in this room. So far I don't have any problem when it comes to insects or any, you know, type of problem when it comes to plants, because I've dealt with thrips from the past and I don't want to, you know, ruin all of my plants, kill my plants again, because I've killed a lot of plants and it's very frustrating, you guys. So anyhow, let me talk about how I care for these plants. What I did for this Alocasia Cuprea to attain this unusual coppery appearance, I simply place it under grow light, and I did not place it in a big pot, which that's my mistake from the past. Whenever I have a plant, I always place them in a big pot, which is a no-no because some plants, they don't really need a big pot. They can, you know, thrive in a small pot as long as it has good, you know, soil in it and good aeration as well. They will thrive no matter what. And also I've had, you know, plants that I place it in pure perlite from the past and they survive, you know. So yeah, first thing you can do if you have this type of plant or any type of alocasia, and if you want to attain this I guess the growing capacity of this type of plant, place it under grow light. any type of grow light. Don't worry, it won't scorch the leaves, so that's the good thing. Second, do not overwater it. Like really guys, do not overwater or any plants you have. You know, I've had many people asking me because of their alocasias are not really thriving well. I asked them to show me, you know, the pictures, and I asked them what type of media they're using. They have a good media, but the problem is they keep on watering it. It's really overwatered, and that's where the plant is dying. So that's the problem. The first tip that I'm going to share with you, place it under grow light. Second, please do not overwater that plant. Do not overwater it. Third, if you get this plant bare root, you can place it in a small container or any small pot with, you know, with a hole in it. Make sure it has good aeration, of course. And then fourth, make sure you have your own preferred media, but make sure it has good aeration. Like you can do what I'm doing. I have the coco coir, perlite, and then the bark. And also you can add pumice or pumice just to have some, you know, good aeration on the plant so that you don't get a root rot. The last one you don't have to spray as long as you have a good humidity around these plants. These plants are going to thrive. And for this alocasia, which is the baginda or the dragon scale, I would say you can place this one in a, you know, away from direct sunlight, of course. And it's really a low maintenance plant. This one will thrive easily compared to the cupra, but if you place it under grow light, I'm sure this plant will be happy as well, and it will give you a long stem like the cupra. But comparing these plants, I would say this one is the low maintenance. I placed this one on top of the shelf, and I don't have grow light on top, just here in the bottom. And you guys, it's still growing and I didn't have any problem in it. So yeah, that's all I can share with you. For these two, just be very careful because, you know, they're toxic, of course. In my experience on how to look after these plants, those are the tips that I can share to you guys. And also, I'm not sure if this is helping, but I am actually using a fertilizer where you're not supposed to use a fertilizer in winter time. That's what a lot of people are saying, but I did it well. And you guys, this type of fertilizer, I guarantee you that it's not going to give you a problem because it's a slow release fertilizer. Let me just get it and then I will show you what it is. Okay, so I'm back. So this is the type of the fertilizer that I'm using. If you guys can see that. It's called Osmocote or Osmocote. It's a smart release plant food. It's an outdoor and indoor. It has a fortified with 11 essential nutrients, blah 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 blah, and all-in-one solution for the serious gardener. One application contains 11 essential nutrients and feeds up to 6 months. So how I use this one, I don't really, because even here you have to use it every 6 months, but I'm not doing that. So whenever I water my plants and I don't see the beads on top of the soil, that's where I place it again. That means that, you know, the beads are slowly diluting, or my god, it's on the tip of my tongue, I cannot say it. Whenever you don't see the beads on top of the soil, you can always place, or you can always pour some fertilizer again, but I don't have any gauge on it. I just kind of like pour on it. The more the merrier, the happier the plant is. So yeah, that's all what I'm doing. And so far I've used this one for almost, I'd say, 5 months now, and I've seen a drastic change in some of my plants over here, especially my tetrasperma, which is growing pretty fast on the wall. I guess that's all, and that's all what I've been doing for these plants of mine. Some of my friends and also subscribers from YouTube, they're asking me, how and this and that. So yeah, that's all the tips on how I care for these plants. I guess that's all. If you have any questions, guys, let me know. Just comment down below, and you can always ask questions and I will answer it to the best of my knowledge. Or if you don't wanna comment down below, you can always DM me, add me on Instagram, because that's where I mostly post of my plants. Like, I'm very active on my Instagram, and I can always answer you right away there because I can see your messages. So yeah, if you have, like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. Just comment down below, or if not, you can always send me a message through my Instagram account. And you can hear the sound of the neighbor's dog. So thank you guys for listening, and thank you for watching for this another video that I made, and hope you guys like it. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate if you do. And if you have any suggestions, any questions on any of my videos that I'm filming or videos that I film, let me know. Just comment down below, and I will see you soon on the next video. Bye.